Shalom, 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 Israel. This your King and Shepherd KD coming with another message of daily edification brought to you through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All praises, peace and salutations to you, Royal House of David. Was talking to the DG and Benny Rich today, and just shooting the shit, think tanking, going through some different scriptures, and DG dropped he dropped another bowl of bullshit down, and made a hell of a connection, man. Had a hell of a connection. He told me about it. I'm not gonna give y'all the short version. I'm gonna give y'all the long version of what he dropped on me. But I had to get the scriptures together to confirm what he was saying. I knew it was the truth. I just had to get the scriptures together so that I could illustrate it to you. See? And this is just another cut from the Pharisees. I don't know what else I could do to y'all this month, man. I really don't. But, you know, it's on the menu. All right? Now that I busted y'all heads open, I want to eat your fucking brains, man. Yeah, I want to eat your fucking brains. Y'all make me sick, dude. I'm gonna tell you something though. What I got to tell y'all now, you know, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get it all in one sitting, man. I'm gonna have to do 2 lessons on this shit, man, because it's like this shit go all the way back to the garden. But anyway, we might well get it started, man. Hope y'all got y'all Bibles ready. Royal House. Told y'all we gonna keep bopping on these faggots, you know, till it's over. Y'all came into the Royal House, man, talking y'all shit. I noticed a lot of y'all done erased some of y'all comments off of some of them videos too, man. Like the All Praises one where y'all was talking that shit. A lot of y'all done rubbed y'all comments off. So I'm making you niggas retreat like Megatron, man. All right? Y'all getting blasted close range. But it ain't over yet. All right? We gonna finish crushing you niggas and bitches too. So get ready for another heaping tablespoon of truth to fuck y'all up. Let's go to the Gospel of St. John. I want to show y'all something. I ain't gonna even tell y'all, all right, what the DG said, man, what he dropped on me. I ain't gonna even tell you. I'm gonna tell you at the end after I done cooked it up, all right? Royal House, get ready for a real treat. Anybody following these Pharisees? Man, if this don't wake your ass up, nothing will, all right? Y'all thought that the other revelations was bad. You just wait. All right, let's go to St. John chapter 8. The Gospel of St. John chapter 8. We're going to drop it down to open the door to this, to verse 44. St. John, you know what? Let's do 43. St. John chapter 8, verse 43. Why do you not understand my speech? This is what Yahweh Shai asking the Pharisees. Even because ye cannot hear my word, ye are of your father, the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. Gotta read that again. John chapter 8, verse 43. Why do you not understand my speech? Even because you cannot hear my word. Verse 44. Ye are of your father, the devil. He said the Pharisee's father is the devil. Okay? And the lusts of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. Verse 45. And because I tell you the truth, you believe me not. Now, who is the father, right, of lies, and who was a murderer from the beginning? It's a little trivia question for you. All right, well, we got to go to Genesis chapter 4, verse 1, right? And Adam knew his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from the Lord. She bare Cain. And she bare, and again in verse 2, and she again bare his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of the sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. Now we know the story. Cain killed Abel. Let's drop down to verse 8. And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him. Why did Cain kill Abel? Because Abel's sacrifice to the Lord was accepted. Abel brought the best livestock, lamb or goat or whatever it was, to the Most High and sacrificed it, and his offer was accepted. Cain tried to bring some produce. All right. Cain tried to bring some produce. See, let's go to verse 2. And she again bare his brother Abel. And Abel was a keeper of the sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in the process of time it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground an offering unto the Lord. And Abel he also brought of the firstlings of his flock, and of the fat thereof, and the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering. But unto Cain and his offering he had no respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. See, Cain was disobedient from the garden, man. He was disobedient from the garden. He brought fruits and vegetables to the Lord, wanting the Lord to accept that as a sacrifice. And Abel brought of the firstling of his flock. He was obedient. Cain was disobedient. All right. So because of that, Cain slew him. He's a murderer. He's the world's first murderer. All right. Now, you do know that Cain and Abel were twins. Okay. Now, let's fast forward. Let's go to Genesis 25 and 23. You know what? I'll start at verse 21. Salah. Genesis 25 and 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife, because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him. And Rebekah his wife conceived, and the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. Verse 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. 2 nations. Verse 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. Same, all right, as Adam and Eve. Cain and Abel were twins. And here comes the next set. Verse 25. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And after that his brother came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. All right. So here's where you Pharisees fuck up. Y'all think Esau is the white man. Y'all think Esau is our brother. Y'all been preaching that shit for years. See, But Esau is very elusive. I've already told you who the fuck he is, but y'all don't believe me. Been telling you for years that you got it wrong, right? The white man is Japhet. He is not Esau, right? Now, we got the twins, all right? Now, what happened after that? Well, let's keep reading. Verse 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them, and the boys grew. And Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. And Isaac loved Esau, because he did eat of his venison, but Rebekah loved Jacob. And Jacob sought pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, Feed me, I pray thee, with the same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. And Jacob said, Sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, Behold, I am at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do to me? And Jacob said, Swear to me this day. And he sware unto him, and sold his birthright unto Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils, and he did eat and drink, and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. All right, so you really think that's this fucking white man? All right. Well, you're wrong. Okay. We're gonna jump down now. Okay. To Ishmael. All right. Matter of fact, let me get that. Let's go to Genesis 16 and 11. Matter of fact, verse 8. And he said to Hagar, Sarah's maid, Whence camest thou, and whither wilt thou go? And she said, I flee from the face of my mistress Sarah. And the angel of the Lord said unto her, Return to thy mistress, and submit thyself unto her hands. And the angel of the Lord said unto her, I will multiply thy seed exceedingly, that it shall not be numbered for multitude. And the angel of the Lord said unto her, Behold, thou art with child, and thou shalt bear a son, and shalt call his name Ishmael, because the Lord hath heard thy affliction. Verse 12. And he will be a wild man. His hand will be against every man, and every man's hand against him, and he shall dwell in the presence of all his brethren. So, this is Ishmael's lot right here. This is where you get your Arabs from, okay? So we got Esau, we got we got Ishmael, and then we got Esau. All right. Now, what happened after that? Well, let's go to Genesis chapter 28, verse 8. I want to show y'all something since y'all think Esau's the white man. All right. Look what it says here. It says, And Esau, seeing that the daughters of Canaan pleased not Isaac his father, because Esau took wives, all right, from Ishmael, all right. Look at verse 9. Then went Esau unto Ishmael, and took unto the wives which he had, Mahalath, the daughter of Ishmael, Abraham's son, and sister of Nebaioth, to be his wife. All right. So Esau started mixing himself among the Ishmaelites, which are the Arabs. All right. I want to make that connection. Trying to go slow. All right. Now, this is what the Most High said was going to be Esau's blessing. Let's go to Genesis 27, verse 38. After Jacob had got the blessing that Esau had forfeited, this was Esau's blessing. Genesis 27, verse 38. And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, I my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. Verse 40. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father had blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, The days of mourning for my father are at hand, then I will slay my brother Jacob. So, Esau always had it in for us. All right. Now, you think that was the so-called white man way back then? No, you can't say that. I'm going to tell you why. All right. At the time of Yahweh Shai, all right, who was the one that was over the tribe of Judah? All right, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Who was over it? You had Herod. Herod was an Edomite. All right. And he worked hand in hand, all right, with who? Pontius Pilate. Now, Pontius Pilate was a Japhite. He was a Roman. There's no doubt about that. So you can't say that the white man is Esau when the white man was working with Esau. Herod was an Edomite. And what were the Edomites? The Edomites is our wicked twin brother. All right. But what does Esau worship? Who does Esau worship? Well, Esau are Muslims. He said, By thy sword thou shalt live. Look up the crest for the Saudi Arabians and you'll see two swords. That's them. All right. So we're going to kill this noise about the so-called white man being Esau. All right. It can't be it, because Herod, if that's the case, that means Herod was Esau, and we know Herod wasn't Esau. Salat. Pontius Pilate was a white man. He was a Japhite. All right. In Genesis 9 and 27, it says that, roughly paraphrasing, the Japhet is going to dwell in the tents of Shem. That was the Romans. All right. They were in Jerusalem. So you can't sit here and say that the white man is Esau, because the white man, which is Japhet, which was Herod, worked hand in hand with Herod, who's an Edomite. Okay? So that destroys that right there. Now, we also know that Esau married the daughters of Ishmael. Now, let me deal with that. All right? You deal with that. Go to Genesis chapter 17. Verse 19. And Power said, Sarah thy wife shall bear thee a son indeed, and thou shalt call his name Isaac. And I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant, and with his seed after him. So, me and the rest of the royal house, and Isaac shall thy seed be called. We're the chosen people of the Most High, because Isaac is our father. But what did he say about Ishmael? Look at verse 20. And as for Ishmael, I have heard thee. Behold, I have blessed him and will make him fruitful and will multiply him exceedingly. 12 princes shall he beget, and I will make him a great nation. Now, if you look right now, I mean, who's over there? Who's running the Middle East? Saudi Arabia. Esau. Saudi. Get it? Saudi Arabia. They just took the E off. Saudi Arabia. And who's over the Saudis right now? MBS. Mohammed bin Salman. Which is the Antichrist, by the way. All right. Mohammed bin Salman is running, all right, the Middle East. He's over Mecca. He's over all that. That is the royal house of Esau. Esau is a royal house because the Most High blessed them too. And they've been ruling all this time. If you look at the BRICS nations, if you look at the new BRICS dollars that's coming out, guess what's on the back? Arabic writing, all right? The Saudis are running shit. That is the house of Esau. Esau is not this fucking cracker, man. Esau rolls and rules over this cracker. Why do you think Joe Biden took his ass over there kissing bin Salman's ring? They ain't in charge, man. Esau is over him. Esau is over Xi Jinping. Esau is over Vladimir Putin. Esau is over all of them. He's sitting in the back orchestrating everything, man. Orchestrating everything. He wants you to think it's the white man. See, the longer he can hide, all right, the longer he can hide, the longer he can control shit. Now, there are 12 princes. Do you know how many men bin Salman has on his team? 15. All right? But guess what? We getting ready to do the same thing. Right? Let's go to Micah chapter 5. All right? Starting at verse 1. This was getting ready to happen, y'all. Now gather thyself together in troops, O daughter of troops. He have laid siege against us. They shall smite the judge of Israel with a rod upon the cheek. That's going on right now. But thou, Bethlehem Ephratah, though thou be little among the thousands of Judah, yet out of thee shall he come forth unto me that is to be ruler in Israel, whose goings forth have been from old, from everlasting. Who is that? One of you camps? I think not. Verse 3. Therefore he will give them up until the time that she which travaileth that brought forth. Then the remnant of his brethren shall return unto the children of Israel. Verse 4. And he shall stand and feed in the strength of the Lord, in the majesty of the name of the Lord his power, and they shall abide. For now shall he be great unto the ends of the earth. We're going to blow up global, all right? But look at verse 5. And this man, one man, not a bunch of you fucking knuckleheads, not no camp leaders, all right? This man, the one shepherd, shall be the peace when the Assyrian shall come into our land, and when he shall tread in our palaces. Look here. Then shall we raise against him 7 shepherds and 8 principal men. That's 15. Just like what bin Salman got right now. All right. Now, when it comes to Yahushua telling the Pharisees that ye are of your father, the devil, all right? Well, we got to cut a little deeper than that. Let's go to Second Thessalonians chapter 2, starting at verse 1. Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Hamashiach Yahushai, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind or troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as the day of Hamashiach is at hand. So the Pharisees were going around trying to stir up all the believers, saying that they missed, all right, the day of the Lord. Verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come. What day? The day of the Lord. The day of the Lord shall not come, except there come a falling away first, which already happened. Israel went to sleep, and then it woke up in the time that we are now, the time of judgment. Except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, the man of sin. Who is the man of sin? It's the devil, right? Who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called the power, or that is worshipped, so that he as the power sitteth in the temple of the power, showing himself that he is power. Who does Ben Salmon and them worship? They worship Allah. They're trying to tell the world that their God is the God of the whole earth. Allah. That's them. Remember ye not that when I was with you, I told you these things. And now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. He's being revealed now. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let, until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Verse 9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. That ain't this white man, all right? That's Esau. Because Esau is the one that has conjured up all these false religions, all right? Think about it. When you look at Christianity, when you look at these Jewish motherfuckers, all right? Who do you think came up with all that? It was Esau. Okay? The royal house of Esau, because they know who their twin brother is. All right? So what did they do? They came up with a counterfeit Israel to throw the whole world off. And who is that counterfeit Israel? None other than y'all brother. That's who Esau came up with to replace us. All right? These motherfuckers. They got the whole world believing that these motherfuckers are real Jews. And then they gave them the star of Moloch. All right? Now, this is why Yahweh Shai said, ye are of your father the devil from the beginning. All right? He was a liar from the beginning. All right? Esau is a descendant of Cain. Esau is a descendant of Cain, the world's first murderer. And that's who y'all are connected to, because y'all follow the same shit that these goddamn Ishmaelites follow. All right? They follow the Torah. Y'all follow the Torah. What do you think Islam comes from? All right? The first Muhammad was illiterate. He couldn't read. The very word Quran means to recite. He was illiterate. So he had to have the shit written down for him. That's how they came up with the Quran. But they got the Quran from what? The Torah. And what do y'all worship? The Torah. All right? Y'all do the same thing. Don't eat no pork. Don't eat this. Women's head gotta be this. Women can't wear pants. All of the restrictive shit that the Muslims practice, y'all practice the same thing. And then they gave you the star of Moloch, all right, to link your ass, right? Let me get a scripture for that. This is Acts chapter 7, verse 43. Yea, ye took up the tabernacle of Moloch and the star of your god Remphan, figures which ye made to worship them, and I will carry you away unto Babylon. So, that was y'all that did that. Let me get another one. This is Amos 5 and 26. But you have borne the tabernacle of your Moloch, and Shayun your images, the star of your God which ye made yourselves. Yeah. Now that star is this one here, the one that y'all rock so proudly. See? So you Pharisees are connected to the Muslims that worship Allah through your practices. All right. That's why that fucking clown had the nerve to say, man, even the Muslims are looking at this guy funny. Yeah, they looking at me funny because they are the devil, just like you. That's your brother. You in bed with the Muslims, and you're in bed with Esau, and you're in bed with these fake ass Jews. That's y'all brothers. All right. Now, this is just round one. I'm just opening it up to get everybody on the same page. Stay tuned for round two. All right. I'll see y'all on the flip side, working on round two right now. All right. Giving all praise to Yahweh Bashem Mashiach Yahushai. KD out. Shalom.